Hi, are you walking on eggshells around your partner? Do you feel like you're constantly trying to avoid setting them off? If so, you might be wondering what you did to deserve their anger. Let's talk about the signs and how to deal with them. Perhaps they get mad over the smallest thing. Don't worry, you're not alone. It's normal to feel frustrated or upset from time to time. But if your partner is regularly lashing out at you, it may be a red flag that something else is going on. So let's take a closer look at 8 reasons why they might be getting mad over everything. Number 1, stress outside of the relationship. Sometimes people's bad behavior has nothing to do with you. Your partner may be going through a lot of stress outside of your relationship, such as problems at work, financial worries, family issues, or health concerns. When people are stressed, they often lash out at the ones closest to them without meaning to. This doesn't excuse their behavior, but it does help to remember that sometimes their actions aren't personal. However, if their behavior continues even after their problems are resolved, then there could be an underlying issue within the relationship. Number 2, lack of emotional control. Being unable to control your emotions is a sign of emotional immaturity and a lack of self-awareness. People who lack emotional control tend to react to things impulsively without considering the consequences of their actions. They may say hurtful things without thinking or lash out physically when they're angry. Emotional incontinence can manifest itself in different ways. Some people become uncontrollably sad, while others become overly angry. Either way, it's a sign that the person isn't able to cope with their emotions in a healthy way. Number 3, poor communication skills. Communication is key in any relationship. If your partner isn't able to communicate their needs and wants to you effectively, they may become frustrated and lash out. Additionally, if you're not able to communicate with them effectively, the same can be said. If you're not sure how to improve your communication skills, consider talking to a therapist or counselor. They can teach you how to communicate more effectively and manage your emotions when you're feeling angry. Number 4, low self-esteem. People with low self-esteem are often very sensitive because they're constantly trying to protect themselves from negative feedback. They may take things personally and feel like they need to defend themselves all the time. This can lead to arguments and fights with their partners. People with low self-esteem also tend to blame others for their own mistakes. They may not be able to take responsibility for their actions and often make excuses for why they did something wrong. This can be frustrating for their partners who often feel like they're not being respected. Number 5, unrealistic expectations. Sometimes partners may snap and get mad because they have unrealistic expectations of each other. This can happen for a variety of reasons. For example, one partner may expect the other to always be available to them no matter what, even if they don't take their partner's needs into account, or one partner may expect the other to read their mind and know what they want without being told. When these expectations aren't met, the partners may become frustrated and angry. Number 6, fear of abandonment. People who fear abandonment are often very clingy and needy. They may demand constant reassurance from their partners and get upset if they don't receive it. This can be exhausting for the partner who may feel like they're walking on eggshells around them all the time. They may also become jealous and possessive, which can lead to arguments and fights. This often stems from a person's past experiences. For example, maybe they were abandoned by their parents or a previous partner. Whatever the reason, it's important to understand that the fear is real for them. Number 7, our attachment styles play a big role in how we interact with our partners. If you have an anxious attachment style, you could be placing a lot of pressure on them for reassurance without realizing it, causing anger and resentment. And finally, number 8, substance abuse. If your partner is struggling with substance abuse, they may snap and get mad more often than usual. Substance abuse can cause a person to become very unpredictable and their behavior can change drastically. They may become more irritable and have a shorter fuse. They may also start using aggression to solve problems rather than communicating and compromising. If you're in a relationship with someone who's struggling with substance abuse, please reach out for help. There are resources available to help you and your partner get through this tough time. So what should you do if your partner is regularly snapping and getting mad at you? First, try to determine if there's an underlying cause for their behavior. Are they going through a stressful event? Do they have a mental health condition? Do they have a substance abuse problem? Once you figure out the cause of their behavior, you can decide how to best deal with it. If they're going through a stressful event, try to be patient and understanding, offer them support and help them through it. If they have a mental health condition or substance abuse problem, encourage them to seek professional help. If none of these options work, it may be time to move on. It's not your job to fix them, and if they're not willing to get help, then there's nothing you can do. Let them know what they're doing that's unacceptable and set some ground rules. If they continue after you've talked to them, then you need to decide this is what you want to live with going forward. When someone is consistently making you feel bad, it's time to put your foot down. Let them know that their behavior is unacceptable and you won't tolerate it. If they don't change their behavior, then it may be time to end the relationship. Don't be afraid to walk away. If your partner is consistently treating you poorly and isn't willing to change, then it's time to move on. You deserve to be in a relationship with someone who treats you with respect and makes you feel good about yourself. If you're being snapped at constantly, it can be hard to cope with. Hopefully, this has given you some insight into why they might be behaving this way and how you can deal with it. If you're an easygoing person, it can lead to someone taking advantage and getting away with bad behavior. Don't put up with it, as there's never an excuse to use someone to get their frustrations out. Thanks for watching. Please like and share if it helped you. Thanks again and see you next time.